Hey, happy Thursday, my lights. How are my beautiful Aquas doing today on this Thursday? Let's get started right away and see what kind of messages we have for today. All right, I'm seeing some money cards here, guys. That's always a good thing, right? I'm seeing you guys getting crystal clear clarity with your decision making. All right, so this layout and what I'm feeling is that the communication aspect of things with all of you is improving for some reason. All right, I'm seeing getting clarity on decisions needing to be made, and these decisions are going to bring in something good regarding your money, regarding your wealth. And I'm seeing, of course, as always, the Knight of Cups here, which is offering love next to these two money cards. The Six of Pentacles, as you know, is quite a bit of money that will be coming your way. This money also, this card rather, represents humanitarian projects. So those of you who are receiving these monies, and I think it's going to be the lot of you, maybe all of you, all right, you're going to have enough so that you can do these, help other people. I'm seeing you helping other people. You're working really hard right now, and you don't foresee that you'll ever be able to do this at this point. But when this comes in, guys, you absolutely will. And there is the confirmation with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and this Queen of Pentacles, along with this King of Swords, you're in a commitment together. Okay, and I'm seeing something here next to the King of Swords regarding family and money. So maybe there's a masculine who is coming into some kind of money through his family. Okay, so I feel like maybe this is an inheritance, perhaps. If this is you, please comment below the video. Just write inheritance, so I know. All right, here I'm seeing this Knight of Wands here next to the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so we have some pentacle cards here as well. Unfortunately, this card generally speaks about holding on to the past, holding on to things that may not be that, behooving you, may not be behooving you. All right. But I'm also seeing with these two cards, there is good news around money, rather. And this Knight of Wands is someone, this is a masculine who is very creative. Now I want to talk about my masculines out there who absolutely know how to make money. You know that, you have no issue working hard, working additional hours to make this money. And so in essence, you're actually manifesting money. And I'm seeing that they're saying your manifestation powers are in play. So you can now manifest something new, a new beginning, a new start, everything new in your life. You can start creating it. This Knight of Wands is also about creation with this wand in hand. Okay, so guys, in case you didn't know, you're creators. Okay, just like Source, just like God. You are also, you were made in his likeness. We are all creators. So whatever's been getting you down, Aquarius, regarding relationships, you can take some time to separate yourself from the relationship and do some thinking about what direction you want to go in. Is this something that is working for you? Is it not working anymore? Is there a way to get it working? What changes can be made to make this relationship work? I'm not saying that you guys should throw away all of your relationships because you argue occasionally, or the sex isn't on 100 anymore. That's not a reason to want to leave a relationship. But if you're not happy at all, and this relationship is holding you back and creating unhappiness in your life, and you're just staying there because you don't want to hurt the person's feelings, or you have some excuse going on. Even for children, guys, that's no excuse to stay in a relationship, because children, especially when they're young, they feel the tension between you, and more than likely they're hearing the arguing, and that's very hard for children. It makes them feel very insecure. So it took me a while to learn this, but if you separate or divorce and you're both there for the children. You're both in their lives. They will be fine. They'll be better off because they're not hearing you at each other, at each other's throats. All right. And I am seeing this Page of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, you know, you're going to be doing great financially. Even if you decided to get out of your relationship, you're going to be okay financially. That is, you know, usually a very important factor when we're leaving a relationship that we look at. You know, how are my finances going to look? Am I going to be able to continue to take care of myself? Okay, so here I'm seeing this King of Cups with this abundance card next to you. You're all about love and generosity and giving. All right. And this is bringing in balance to your family. It's bringing in balance to this Page of Wands, whom might be a son of yours. All right. He might be he's going through something right now. He might be confused about life in general, like all the craziness that's going on around the world. And guys, I'm going to say this to you again. I've said this to you months ago, that even though things look absolutely crazy right now, wherever you turn, wherever you look, hearing about things right now that are absolutely crazy, there's two ways to perceive it. Okay, you could perceive it like the world's blowing up, the world is falling apart, or, and again, this has to do with being in a state of gratefulness. You can perceive it like God has his hand in this right now and he's turning the world right side up, which is exactly what's happening. So the exposures that you're hearing about right now, a lot of you I'm sure are hearing about this stuff. I don't look at that stuff on the boob because it's lies anyway. So if that's what you're watching, I don't know if they're talking about or they're still hiding things and not talking about that. But there is a lot of shit going on right now, guys, okay? Regarding exposures. Everyone on the planet is being exposed right now, right? So, anyway, look at it, you know, don't be in fear. Look at it like God is turning the world right side up, and we've never seen it right side up yet. You may think you have, but we've not gotten to that point yet, and that's where we're headed. So get ready, guys, for this miraculous future. All right, so let's continue. All right, I'm seeing this World Opportunity card now. All right, so a lot of you can't seem to get yourselves out of this negative flow you're in, okay? You're waiting for things to change. You're hoping that things are going to change, but it just appears as though every time you turn around, it's some headache, some uphill battle, some setback, right? All right, so this is all getting ready to do a 180 and change for you. This world opportunity that will be coming in is going to change the stuckness, the feeling alone, feeling ignored, the toxic life that you feel like you've been living. And it's going to turn into this great victory. All right. So they want you to have something to look forward to right now. It's not all doom and gloom. They want you to look forward to a miraculous future. All right. There is an unbelievable, beautiful future that is coming in that awaits you. All right. You're not going to notice it right away. They're talking about how you're looking the other way right now. But pretty soon, your cup is going to be overflowing with joy and happiness and celebration, and balance is going to start coming in. Now, I just saw something and heard something about this. This is going to start coming in like flowing, like ebb, and I heard ebb and something else, ebb and flow maybe. Like the way I'm feeling it coming in is it's just going to come in pieces. And you know, it's going to keep coming though. It's going to keep coming. And then there's going to be so much of it that you won't be able to not notice it. So eventually, even though you're looking away now and you're looking at, you know, the negative things that we can't help but look at and listen to because it's in our faces every day, right? However, I'm seeing this is all about to turn around, and the Knight of Swords tells us it's happening quickly. So I feel like, guys, we're in two different timelines here. So if you look to the, I'll just use this as an example. If you look to the left and you're looking at this timeline, you're hearing shit about the exposures and all the horrible things that, you know, you're hearing. And then there's another timeline here where if you dig and you start to read about these new things coming out, they're absolutely miraculous, beautiful things, and they're starting to come in. We're starting to hear things like things are being looked into for our betterment, right? Cleaner things all around us, dirt, air, better farming, you know, using less, you know, pesticides, and changing our food and taking out the bad things in our food and the air. So the laws are changing very quickly. I get a lot of you are working and you don't know about this, okay? So I'm letting you know that I do a lot of research. I'm very interested in what goes on around the world. Some people might not agree that, you know, this is all part of the spiritual journey that we're all on here. This is part of where I'm taking you. I'm taking you from the third dimension into the fifth dimension, guys. All right. And we're all going to get through this together. We're going to get through the bumps and the lumps, and then we're going to get into this beautiful place soon. All right. So let's continue. I'm seeing a king of pentacles. Okay. It looks like you just went through something, some kind of big setback. Maybe someone did something that created this setback for you. You look like a person who's successful and pretty much does well in life, but all in all, you still are experiencing this setback. But I see you moving into new waters now. I see you moving toward a more celebratory place. So you probably have gotten through most of this. You may be at the tail end of it. Things are getting ready to change for you. If this is you, please comment below the video. All right. And here I'm seeing a Queen of Cups. You're going to... I'm seeing good news around you. All right. And I'm seeing that you're very powerful. You're an empath. And I'm also seeing things going on in the background regarding a child or children. These things going on in the background you're not aware of, and the kids are going through some kind of, they're headed towards some kind of new beginning. You might not be aware of this, but I feel like it's good news around your children. So if you're a feminine out there and you're not quite sure about everything that's happening behind the scenes with a child or children, maybe he's with a father and you're separated, or, you know, some kind of scenario like that, just know that they're fine and they are going through some kind of major change that is not a negative change, okay? Also, I'm seeing some kind of judgment here regarding finances. Now, somebody is feeling stuck and needing to make a choice regarding something, all right? And there's been some kind of broken heart here that is making you feel frozen, like you need to move ahead, you need to make decisions right now, and you're stuck with this financial situation, all right? Spirit is saying your path that you need to choose has to do with the financial situation that is new, that is going to be a new financial start for you. So if you're nervous about leaving somewhere that you've been at for a long time and you feel like that's your stability because you've been there a long time, I'm talking work-wise, all right, that's not necessarily true. All right, just because you've been there for years doesn't mean that there is stability in that workplace. And they're saying, if this is something you're feeling, you're going through some kind of, you know, your intuition, you might be hearing things, you might be intuitively thinking something's going down in the job place, in the workplace, heed those feelings and start looking for something new for yourself. Get ahead of it. Get ahead of it, okay? I always tell everybody, line up 3 interviews, go to all 3. You'll have bargaining power if you tell them not to call your boss. You don't know if you're leaving yet or not. You want to see what's available. And they will know that they have to give you more money to get you over to their company. You might be thinking there's not a lot of jobs out there right now. There's not a lot of pickings, but there still are. You might have to travel a little further. And there's a lot of things online right now, guys, that you forget about. All right, that when you take into consideration, you're not paying for gas, you're not paying extra money for lunches out and things like that. You know, the pay isn't so bad and you could stay home. All right, so I'm seeing somebody moving toward something getting really good in your life, something you've wanted. All right, but only after this ending. All right, and you've been holding back on this ending because something about ending this is making you feel really stressed out. And I feel like it's more worrying about the other person and their feelings, okay? However, if the relationship is not happy, if you're not happy in the relationship, guys, chances are the person you're with is also not happy. So it seems fair to me that let that person go. Let them have a chance at happiness, at true love. If you're not in love anymore and you're just staying together just because you've been together for 10 years or 20 years, that's not really a reason, I don't think, to stay together. You know, and again, that's up to you. But I am seeing you're very intuitive. You're starting to come in. You're starting to really know. You're coming into yourself. You know who you are, okay? You know you're the star. And, you know, some of you are still holding a little bit, holding yourselves back a little bit on that. But for the most part, most of you know, all right? This is a great justice, knowing how important you are and how bright your light shines, because you are going to be the Seven of Pentacles that people are looking to. And when they're needing help and have questions about very important things that those of you who are vibrating very high, you're knowledgeable about what is going on. All right, only you will be able to answer for them. All right, we're seeing this great wheel of fortune here. This is a lot of protection, guys. This is something coming also. I'm seeing a tower moment over here. All right, I'm also seeing happiness, celebration, and the Emperor next to the wheel. The wheel is the unexpected windfall that's coming in, okay? And I feel like that's there today. The decision is going to be having to do with this Emperor, this older, more mature masculine, who is basically going to be making a very important decision regarding this. And I'm seeing in the middle things opening up with this. I'm seeing doors opening up now. I'm seeing the sun coming in, new starts, celebration, happiness. But first, I think we have to deal with a tower moment. I think we're all going to be dealing with this tower moment, guys. So we've been talking about strength and, you know, make sure you have enough stuff in the house to last you a couple weeks or a month. And, you know, for those of you who don't like, you know, what I'm talking about, my channel is really not for everyone, but this is what my channel is, okay? My channel is, you know, taking you guys through this journey, knowing you're a very important part of this journey. You're in the age of Aquarius. You are Aquarius. We are going through a biblical time. And for those of you who don't care to know about that, that's fine. But again, you know, that's what this channel is about, lifting you up and getting you through what we're all going to be going through and seeing and feeling. All right, so that's the end of the reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you also will take the time to like and subscribe to the channel. I need a boost here, guys, so if you subscribe, it really helps me out a lot, and I hope you have the most wonderful rest of your day.